Hey people, a fresh video on how to change that sneaky little fuel filter up there. Yes, you can see this is the propeller shaft, rear propeller shaft connecting to the rear diff. So up there, that's where the fuel filter is. This is not on the petrol models. This is not on the 1KZ. It's a different fuel transfer system. Same as the fuel transfer system in the tanks and that. Different. So we're going to get in there in a little bit of detail. We've done videos like this before. You can check our videos, search the channel. There's a playlist called, I think it's called Fuel Filters. So first thing I'll do, once again, quite dirty. So I want to do a bit of brushing. We can't wash it and be getting dripped with water. So, you know, it does make it difficult if these clips and everything are full of dirt. So a little bit of brushing. We're going to do this one in real time. No editing, we're just going to do it, all right? Get in the air again, I'll put the brush down, grabbing the air. Hopefully everything goes to plan. I'll get out of here before I get my dust dirt shower. Thanks for that. Yeah, it's actually not too bad, it's pretty clean. It's not caked in mud, it's just had 10, 15 years of road grime and never been, you know what I mean? Just chuck a hose under it and give it a good soak, you know, when you've got plenty of water in your tanks, or when the Thompson reservoir's full, you know, whatever, use a bit of water, whatever, you know, we want to take, when your dams are full, you've got to take pressure off the system so you don't get flooded, yeah? Anyway, what do we need? I haven't done this for ages. Long extension. Yeah, I haven't done it, mate. I've got an assistant that assists in ways beyond belief, because he just does everything. He does it the way I want it done, exactly how I want it done, and that's that, right? So here I come with a long extension. Right, there's two mounting bolts. Ooh. Take that loose with a ratchet, and then you can just bring them out. You can't fully see what's going on, but when you look up there, you'll see. See that bolt there? Get that one out. And the other one, they're little 10mm heads. It's an M6, 6x1, common Toyota thread. And that'll bring the filter down so it's easy to work with, as you can see. So it's just hanging around there now. Now I'll just get, what tools are you going to have to do this? Let me just get a little flat plate. There's a little flat plate. You can buy special tools and whatever. There's nothing special about this. Let me try and explain it to you. Right? I've done it before in the other video. See this clip here? Don't stick anything in that hole and try and lever it out. You need to get around the back of it. Right? So I tried this angle this time, right? See around the back where all this dirt and everything is? See that clip there? They need to get squeezed towards each other. There's one there and there. You need to squeeze those together and push it back out that way. So the way I do it is, because I don't want to push that hard with my fingers, is I hold it here against the tank and I push, one with the finger, one with the thumb pushing, and I use the screwdriver, the flat blade, to push those clips towards each other. Right, I go one side, I've got my thumb on one, it's moved, got my index finger on the other, I'm pushing with the screwdriver as well to get that clip to go in, back to the thumb side. And look, this may or may not, this is a really dirty one, so this is going to be one of the harder ones. It's got a lot of dirt underneath that hasn't been changed for a while. And I'm just keep going back and forth, because it's a matter of it's stuck with the dirt, right? So it's definitely released, but see, it's only moved out only about 1 millimeter, right? Now at this point, you can gently, because you've released it, you can get in there and do that. See that? And the clip come out and all the dirt's falling out still there. So you see that? It's like a dirt shower. Yeah, we love a dirt shower. You want some more light so you can see what's going on. It's all right, we can do these things for you. I'm a mind reader. I know what you want. There you go. There's a bit of light. Let's chuck that light there. It's not really doing the job. Let's chuck it there. How do you like that? Yeah? Hit the like button. Go on. Yeah. I'm a mind reader, right? Okay, now. Let's do it again. Here's another clip, right? This is the back of the clip. I don't know if you can see it, or if you can see me, but, right, so this is the front side, the lower side down here. Don't just stick it in there like someone has, putting pressure. You got this clip here, right? And another one at the other side. It's basically a U-shaped clip. We've got to squeeze them towards each other and push. And if it was all clean, you'd literally be able to do it with your fingers, but my hand's gonna get in the way again. Thumb on one side, index finger on the other, pushing one side, pushing the other side, pushing this side again, pushing that side. See all the dirt falling out? Look, see, it's like a dirt shower because it hasn't been cleaned right, you know? But I can bring you my 120, over 400,000 Ks, on the tracks every weekend at the moment, 2 or 3 days in the high country every weekend. Outback Trips has been going around Australia for 10 years, plus the 200,000 Ks towing the caravan around Australia before we got it. Absolutely hammered. No dirt like this is going to be falling out. Anyway, so no whinging, I'm just letting you know, it doesn't make your fuel system clean, my eyes clean, or anything else, or make the job easy by having it full of dirt. So again, chuck the hose up. Look, there's dirt up here. Stick the hose up there, not the pressure washer, because you can't get the angle. You've got to get your hose with your trigger sprayer and get it up underneath there and get heaps of water till it starts running out clean, right? When I say heaps of water, you could spend 10 minutes, you know? Right, so they're released, the clips are released. What we need to do is prepare our replacement fuel filter. Now, if your fuel tank, it's very rare that this happens, very rare that the fuel just keeps running. It can happen. Okay, so what you do, you get your rag. Let me get the rag. Put your rag, real-time video, right? You put your rag over the tail shaft like this, so it hopefully soaks up most of it. If there's anything that leaks out, a few drips and whatever. If there's all dirt in the bash plate guard here, right? Like, you know, look at this, I'm just pulling it, there's handfuls of it, right? So, but normally if it's clean, what I would do is tuck the rag into the side of the fuel tank guard, but we can't this time. That way it catches any drips and we can take it off and the car's clean. There's no drips, anything anywhere. Maybe a few drops on the side of this guard, which you can wipe. Now, the fuel filter, let's get you the part number, what we're using. Yep, all the regulars already know. And I'm not recommending this particular brand, I'm just saying, you know, there it is, the Ryco Z780. For this transfer filter, you can go get the cheapest brand, eBay box specials you want, right? Okay, you're not wasting money, it doesn't come with a bracket, because some filters come with a bracket, like the genuine, they're over about $100. You don't need a bracket, that's just a waste, right? But, because we have brackets here, what I do, I don't even know if you can hear me because I'm miles away over here. Right, so this is what I do, and I'm doing it all part of the fault. So there's the new filter. There's another bracket off another car. So the bracket on here will take this off that filter, but at the moment what I want to do, just going to loosen off a little bit more. And I'm going to put, you know, you hold your bracket the way it's got to go, right? Yeah, I'm just going to put it in. I don't need to show you how to put a fuel filter in a bracket, surely. Surely some of these things that we don't need to show you everything. So that's what I'm doing at the moment anyway. If I put it the right way, it's been a while. Okay, spin that around to, you know, once you put it, you know, you either put it the right way or the wrong way. It's as simple as that, right? I'm just looking at it going, yep, no, that's, what am I doing here? Okay, the bracket's got to go like that. Right, so bracket like that, that goes through like that. And that should go. It's just a bit tight. And then if you loosen it too much, that little bolt comes out, that little 8mm. So I use that, I've got a little quarter drive in my hand, this thing here, right? And I'm just loosening this to slide that on the filter. And you go, yeah, one more turn, it's about to pop out. And then they're a bit hard to get on, but anyway. So that looks about right. See the configuration, right? That looks like that, doesn't it, right? So, yep. You can copy that like that if you've got a spare bracket. If you haven't got a spare bracket, then you just take it off and do this on the bench. But I'm just showing you, to show you and tell you and whatever. So there it is. I've prepared that one with a spare bracket we have, right? Ask your Toyota dealer to give you the old filter, and then you can collect these brackets, and then when you start doing your own, when it gets, you know, because you're worried that you've got to take it there under warranty and all that sort of thing. Now what I'm going to do, I've got the filter here ready to go. I'm just going to wipe my hands because I want clean hands while I'm doing it as much as I can, even though I'm touching dirty stuff here. Right, now all we're going to do is literally wiggle and pull gently. Again, make sure the clips are out. Right, it should come off pretty easy. They just slide off, they sort of pop off a bit. One's moving, get the other one moving, and then next thing you know, it'll come flying off. So you got all dirt and stuff, you know. If the tank's full, it can keep running. I'm just going to go and put that in a oil drain tray, that filter, so it can drain. Ah, the smell of unleaded. Right, as you can see, because people will say, oh, and it just runs fuel everywhere. No, it doesn't. Let me check the picture. Nah, perfect picture. So you can see the lines, you can see what's going on. This is real. We've done it before. Check the fuel filter playlist and you can gather even more info because there's probably something in that video. Oh, I found other problems under here as well. So I'm distracted now, I've got to go fix this. Let me just fix that and clip that in. Yep, just fix something else. Unbelievable, see? Anyway, yeah, up the front of the fuel tank, at the top side, there's I'd say it's aluminium or stainless, probably aluminium. It's a guard that clips in. It was just out nearly hitting the tail shaft. I don't know how it got like that, but anyway, maybe it did go off-road and needs a lift or something. Right, new fuel filter. Some people go waffle. You know what? The more you complain about waffling, the more I'm going to waffle, because everybody else is going, mate, I love the waffle, right? New fuel filter, nice and clean. Bring it up. What have I done? It goes that way. Holding it around the wrong way, 180 degrees the wrong way. Well done. Perfect one for the video. Makes you look like you really know what you're doing. Right, slip that one on, clip, slip that one on, push them on all the way. But if you got them all the way, the clip won't go back in. You've got to bring it back just a little bit. So push a little bit on the clip and just give it a wiggle, right? Because it needs to be in the right spot, and just make sure it's pushed all the way home. Right, the same with this one, right? They're both in. Then you get your rag that caught everything. Then you wipe any excess drips so that you, whoop, nearly lost that light. Just wipe it all off clean. Then you can get your rag out of the way. Your tail shaft should be clean. The only thing you got is, like I said, a little bit on the side there. In this case, could be a bit different, but we give it a wash afterwards anyway. After we do the fuel filter, part of the clean up, we try and give it a bit of a clean up, because we like clean. We don't want you thinking, oh, I've got a fuel leak, oh, they did the filter, oh, it's leaking. No, that's what happens when you go other places. But what we do is, we change it. When we go, see what I'm doing now? Push, pull, no, it's locked in, both ends, locked in, 100%. Double, triple checked, right? There's your new fuel filter. Now what do we need to do? Don't go anywhere yet. Don't go anywhere yet. Because there's still information. Start these by hand, okay? Sometimes there's bolts missing, sometimes they're cross-threaded, because what people do, they get heavy-handed, they're in a rush. You know, the kids working in these places, you know the ones. Because, you can't get anyone that's any good. It's getting worse and worse. So even more, what I've been doing for years, even more, this is more important than ever. You need to get yourself educated. Subscribe, turn the bell on, who you can rely on to get you all the right parts you need. Do it once, do it right. All the information. You might not agree with everything, but that's fine. That's just because you don't understand. If I talk about something like this, I've done it hundreds of times. I've done it different ways. I completely understand it. Now that's job done, right? But for all those loyal listeners, I'm going to remind people about the special. And I don't know when this video is coming out, but it'll be soon enough. And we had a bit of a special for Monday, right? Now this fuel filter, so the fuel filler hose replacement video, that was for 120s, and that's why I did that deal on 120 Prados and with a free fuel hose and the discount on injectors. But these fuel filters, these are for the 120 and 150 Prado 1KDs, and also the 1GD FTV, right? So it's all relevant for all these people. So what I'm going to do now for the remind people about the special, you're not going to get a free fuel hose, because if you've got a 150 Prado, you don't need one. We've never seen one cracked, leaking. They probably improved them. They're a different part number. So don't worry about wasting your time on that. But I'm going to do you a deal on the injectors as well. Injector kit's the same price for the 150 1KDs, right? I'm not trying to sell you a set of injectors you don't need. So just remember the rules, mate. About 7 years, 170. If they're 10, 11, 12 years old, you probably should replace them anyway, even if they've done lower Ks. And if they've done 200,000 Ks and it's a 13, 14, 15, that's probably okay, but it's probably time to replace them. Anything beyond that sort of guidelines, look, just text me and say, give me the kilometers, give me the year, give me the history, how long you've owned it, and if you know if the pipes have been pulled off or not, what history you know, and I'll give you my best advice, because I don't want to sell you injectors you don't need. I certainly don't, I promise you that. But I certainly do if we're going to do some prevention, make sure it's running clean for people's health, for the life of the vehicle, the longevity, the maintenance, that sort of thing. So what we're going to do for the 150, since we haven't got a free fuel filler hose, what we're going to do, what can we do? We'll do the same deal, and if you missed it on Monday, we'll postpone. What we'll do, if you missed that video on Friday, the 17th, if I put out the right day, and say this video comes out on, I'll try and put it out after that Saturday, Sunday, but it's a bit late, isn't it, right? So what I'm going to do, if you watch this video to the end, even a week later, same rules apply, 1 week later, say, hey, I watched your video and I saw the second one as well. You've got to say in your text message on Monday morning, a week later, well, that'd be the 27th, I'm guessing, you've got to say, hey, I saw the video about the 20th, but it was too late, but I also saw the one with the fuel filter replacement. And what we're going to do is we're going to do the same deal a week later for everybody with 150 Prados and 120s, right? The same deal. And we're going to include a free fuel, one of these fuel filters for free. There you go. So there you go. Free Ryco Z780 while stocks last. Again, if I'm out of stock, you can be happy. You can say, look, I'll wait till you got stock, whatever. Right? We'll get more stock, no problem. Okay. So free fuel filter on Monday the 27th. Now you can't get both. You can't get both. No. If you've got a 120, I highly recommend you get the fuel hose. It's worth more than the fuel filter, and it's about $100 worth now. The rear fuel filter, yeah, well, it depends where you go. Burson's retail now is $80, so they've gone up a lot as well. Obviously, we get them cheaper, so whatever. That doesn't matter what it's worth to you, whatever. So we've got something for both the 120 and the 150 owners. We'll do the same deal. Well, I can't say that yet. I'll confirm later on the day. Depends how many people take up the deal on the 20th, as to with the core deposit being less and not needing it back. And the Molly Coat Ultra Grey, we're not buying it, we're not supplying it. It's just what gets returned to us. Unless you watch the videos and you send me this message that's short and sweet and shows me how loyal you are, I'll probably try and find a tube of Molly Coat and Ultra Grey, definitely a Dow and a Crow's Foot to lend you, red caps. Just make sure they come back. Get in that VIP group. If you don't know how to get in the VIP group, ask me in the text message, mate. But you know what, if you watch enough videos, you know, because I've said it before, it's on Facebook. It's called 4x4 Diesel VIP. Same as the YouTube channel you're watching now, 4x4 Diesel VIPs. You can't join it until you're a client or pay the deposit. If we're mates and you've sent me a gift, right? So if we're good mates and you send me gifts, like for example, if you said, hey, Anth, I reckon you're awesome and you're due for a gift, right? You just text message that to the phone number. And if you're in Australia or even if you're somewhere else, couple $100 gift AUD, and you're in the VIP group because, you know, we're friends. I'll let friends in the VIP group as well. So there you go. There's a fuel filter done and plenty of waffle, and you can like it or lump it. I hope you like it because I'm doing my best here. And bada bing, we've got some freebies. We've got info. Look at this. It's free information for you. We've got bonus deals. We've got the pricing that stayed the same since 2021 through this record inflation. And it's probably going to go up sooner or later, but I don't know. Things are definitely going up, our components. So definitely our markup has reduced, especially over the last 12 months, our profit margin, if you like. But like I said, while we keep pumping them out, quantity, if you know what I mean, you guys are kind of working as a team to get the quantity out. So, and it gives us obviously buying power as well to bargain with all the suppliers and whatever. So happy days. Thanks for watching. I've waffled enough. What other waffle can I include? Yeah, don't ring me. Stop ringing me. People are ringing me, mate. And then those people that go to Messenger. We don't use Messenger, right? Watch all the videos. There's a playlist called How to Buy My Kits. Why don't we do it one more time? How to get to playlists. On your phone, your YouTube, whatever you do, you go to click on subscriptions. You should find that because I can find that on mine easy. Then you subscribe to 4x4 Diesel. So click 4x4 Diesel, opens our like YouTube page. Then you'll see playlists. That's our playlist we've put together for you. Scroll through those and watch How to Buy My Kits playlist and any other relevant playlists you need information on. You gotta love that video, don't you? Full detail, mate. Look at that. Look at that. That is just beautiful. I looked at the picture for the first time. Let me know in the comments, did you see my ugly mug in there? Because I don't know what I'm doing. I just get in there and do the job. It's not about me. I don't want to be the famous person. I'm not doing this to be famous. It's not about me. It's not, oh, look at me, how good I am. It's just, I do know some stuff about these things and I'm trying to share the information, help you out, save you some money, save your vehicles, get things done right with all the right information. Long video, 19 minutes. That's pretty cool. Thanks for watching. Catch ya.